I did my biomimicry project on applying the extreme regeneration of axolotls to humans. The axolotl is a urodel amphibian, which contains all other salamanders and newts. Although the axolotl is different from its cousins, the axolotl stays solely aquatic, which other newts and salamanders will leave the water after reaching maturity. Axolotls also keep all juvenile features, like the gills on the side of their head. They can also completely regenerate limbs, jaws, tail, spinal cord, skin, brain tissue, and organs without scarring. They can also receive an organ from another axolotl without rejection. Although these unique animals are critically endangered because they live in only one little lake in Mexico. Although, why choose axolotls as a catalyst for potential application of cellular regeneration? How do they even regenerate? True cellular regeneration in humans is not possible yet, but the axolotl uses two different unique proteins and processes to regenerate. First, the axolotl has a P5 protein. Humans have this protein too, more than 50% of our population. The P53 protein has three major functions: growth arrest, DNA repair, and apoptosis, or cell death. Second, they use a process called the transforming growth factor beta 1, which takes stem cells and turns them into other cells for your body. So, with these proteins in this process, they can conduct true cellular regeneration. But scientists have noticed that when the transforming growth factor beta 1 is stopped, regeneration still occurs, only slower. But if P53 is blocked, no regeneration occurs at all. So through this process, in 60 days, an axolotl can regenerate an entire arm without any scarring, and it can be fully functional. But why is this useful to the human society? In 30 years, hospitals can generate billions of dollars just from kidney transplants. Now, this might seem like a good thing for hospitals, the economy, and technology, but these are people's lives at stake. If we were able to regenerate organs, we could save thousands of people's lives and dollars. Then we wouldn't need to worry whether someone else has to die so you can live, or keep maintenance up on tools needed for transplants. This regeneration could help our veterans too. Those who risked life and limb for us could lose an arm or a leg and then regenerate it, then either rejoin the army or simply go home. But how many people could this help? Regeneration can also help thousands each year all over the world. Yes, it could be expensive due to whomever makes it available, but once it is done, it will be able to regenerate over and over again. But is there other alternate pathways? Axolotls are also insanely resistant to cancers. Cancer affects even more people than organ failure and limb loss in 1 year, and the deaths are higher also. So regeneration sounds really nice, but could there be problems involved with it? Applying genetic technology could wreak havoc upon your genes and cells. This is why it's quite hard to apply it to the human body without severe effects. So even though problems could arise, there could be refinements also. First, we can make the process hereditary, which would allow your children to have the ability, but not have to go through the application of it. Then, we can make the regeneration faster. If axolotl takes 60 days to regenerate one leg, then regenerating just a human finger would take much longer. So in order to even regenerate something, we would need to speed up the process up greatly. But is it easier said than done? DNA is not a machine that can be easily modified. It will be years until this process could even be thought of possible. There will be hundreds of trials before it is even thought to be used in humans. But even such complex texts could lead to weird uses. This technology could lead to being able to grow extra appendages, which would probably not be practical, but would be cool to see. So overall, this technology will not be available for years to come, but it would change the world. Thank you for listening to this presentation.